So will any bin work?
Um, Pretty much. Most of the time, you're gonna have holes in your bin, holes in the side, so the excess liquid can drain off.
Okay.
This particular time, I'm going to use a bin with no holes in it
Okay.
because I'm gonna watch them and keep them in the bin, and I don't necessarily gonna overwater these. So what I'm gonna do to make this bin is add a little bedding. This is some of the stuff that we're gonna add to it to make a nice little bin. These are gonna be wrigglers. So wrigglers want a bedding of carbons, browns, nitrogens that they're gonna, crawl around in. They're not so much diggers of the soil, so they're not gonna be digging 6 or 7 inches. So you want to kind of give them a nice little bed.
And this is just soil right here, right?
This is compost.
Okay.
This is mostly organic stuff. This is not actual soil. It's just compost. It's vegetative stuff that's been pretty much composted already.
And they can buy that from any Walmart, Lowe's.
Yeah, this is the result of vermicomposting. This is just the compost that I'm using again. And I'm just gonna add some sawdust stuff to it.
Okay. Now, why the sawdust and the paper? Why not just all soil or
All
compost?
of these various elements. The compost has all kinds of nutrients in it from vegetation. The sawdust is basically wood, shavings, organic stuff, organic matter that worms will eat and live in and thrive. We've got rabbit hair, we got feathers, all kinds of stuff in here. We're gonna add some stuff like, we're gonna add paper to it. Ink doesn't matter, the worms are gonna go through that, break it down and tear it all up.
Okay.
So all of your mail that you normally throw away, newspapers and stuff like that, don't throw it away anymore. Just convert it into an alternative energy.
Now, what about the paper that's kind of got the plastic coating on it, like this yellow stuff?
It's basically a paper. The coating, if it's a shiny coating that the worms can't deal with, they won't eat it. But you just come back and wait and see what they will do to that paper. If they will deal with it, put it in there and let them deal with it. If it's plastic or something like that, they simply won't eat it. They probably just make a bed out of it and start, they love things like that keep moisture in. So we're just gonna add a little water to this bedding.
Because they love moisture, right?
They gotta stay at a 75%. Their bedding has gotta stay at a 75% moisture level. Their bodies is 90% moisture. So their housing has gotta be a similar type of area. Now normally, I'll wait a while before introducing worms. But
Before introducing them to this new habitat.
yeah, because it's got concentrations that they may not like it. If you introduce your worms into a solution, you got water here, so you want the water to get sopped up into these whatever this makeup is. It's not too thick. It's only 2 inches thick. The worms would love this environment.
That's not too thin for them. Don't they want to dig deeper?
They're going to peruse on the top anyway.
Okay.
The night crawlers want to go deeper. But this bin is going to be for wrigglers, and this is enough food to hold a couple of 500 to 1,000. They'll take care of it in about 21 days.
But the interesting part about it is there's no actual food scraps in here. It's just paper.
All of this is food. Paper is made from wood. Wood is organic. Worms, they consume organic humus. They want stuff that's broken down, the vegetation that's broken down just before it rots or even rotten. That's what they love. They don't have teeth. They have a gullet. Inside their gullet, there are microbes that further break down elements that they consume. and turned it into the natural potassium, magnesium, zinc. All of this stuff, you know, will be broken down into the basic micro elements that plants thrive and need. This is already good stuff for plants to thrive and use, but the worm passes it through its gillet and makes it even better. The worm puts back the essential micro elements that plants thrive on and they have to have.
So I noticed you don't have any castings in here or anything, just paper.
No, this is going to be castings.
Yeah.
This is...
But you could put rabbit castings in here if you wanted to, right?
Yes, as a matter of fact, rabbit pellets are very beneficial to the worm. Worms love them. You can raise some worms on rabbit pellets.
And do you have rabbit pellets in this one here?
There may be in there. I've got some browns, which is the shavings, the wood shavings. I've got compost in here. We've got paper in here, and the worms have in this area. There's compost in here, and there'll be some coffee grounds in here. And as you can see, the worms have picked this spot, and they love it. Mm-hmm. They're hanging out in here. I just take some of these, grab some of these worms here, and put them in here. And in here they've got eggshells and eggs in there, and so this is enough to get this bin started. They're going to cruise all around here, pick and choose in here. And we also have eggshells. Let me see some of the eggshells. We'll throw eggshells in there too. We've got all the things that are worms. I've got eggshells around here somewhere that worms love and will thrive on. I just take a handful of these and introduce them into this bin, and then they'll start thriving over here.
How long do you think it would take for a handful of worms to go through all that over there in that bin?
The worms are going to eat their weight. So if this weighs 5 pounds, and this weighs about maybe 5 pounds. 5 pounds of worms, give them a week. And you'll be needing to add more food to this.
Well. And then you cover it up.
Yes, I cover it up with a tarp like this, waterproof tarp, just to give them the darkness that they need. They think it's nighttime in there, and they'll peruse and eat and get fat. I give them coffee that excites them and excites their reproductive system, and they have at it.
And they need to be watered once a day?
Depends on the water evaporation, from this thing. I will water this every other day. It's just keeping it moist. With that cover over there, that cover keeps it moist.
Right.
So I don't have to water every day.
Are they going to eat this here?
They're going to eat all of that paper up. They're going to eat any organic stuff that's in that bin. They're going to eat it up.
Yeah.
Organic matter is going to turn into castings in about 21 days.
Perfect.